Oh, wait. Hi, hello. Welcome to my vlog. Hi vlog. We are going on a Target slash Ulta run. I need to go to Target for a few things that I need for my face, skincare stuff that I'm running low on. And I need to buy a few things from Ulta for the festival next week. And I might pass by and get a pretzel. Actually, I'm kind of full from water though. I didn't have a big lunch, but drink a lot of water. So I'm kind of full from that. But I do want to pass by Claire's as well to check out some jewelry for, again, the festival. So we're gonna go do that. Eventually, at some point this weekend, I need to go to the bookstore. We might do other things. So I thought I will bring you all along this weekend to my random stuff that I'm doing. So I'm stuck in traffic, right? The light just turned green. Doesn't matter, I'm not gonna pass anyway. But I'm stuck in traffic and I wanted to put on some lotion in the meantime. And it's just so hot, it's been so hot that I didn't realize the effects that it was gonna have on my lotion, and it exploded literally right over my crotch area, and now I'm nervous that it's gonna look like a stain, like some kind of stain.
Think about that innocently or not, that's on you.
I hate going through this side. I don't know why I went through the freeway. I know how it gets on Fridays, and yet I still chose to go through the freeway. We're like 3 blocks away from Target and infinite traffic from these 3 blocks to Target. So we made it
With very little road rage, may I add.
I'm sad. I primarily went to Target for my all the Feels facial oils from e.l.f. and they didn't have any, and I also checked the Ulta and they didn't have any. I'm so sad. I'm gonna be sad if it's discontinued. I'm gonna pass by Walgreens. I was gonna pass by Safeway because I need to buy a beer for today's dinner because I need it to actually cook, but I think I'm gonna pass by Walgreens instead to see if they have it by chance. If not, I gotta get some type of moisturizer for night, and I'm kind of scared to change my skincare routine because I've used it for years now, so we'll see. Okay, before I start with my little shopping haul, let me tell you all a tragic story that happened in between me going to Walgreens to now. Well, actually not even Walgreens. I forgot after going to Walgreens that I was supposed to buy beer, or like a can of beer, to make my fish tacos later. So I had to stop by Safeway really quick, and at this point, like I said, I ate a small lunch, but I got full off like drinking a lot of water and like my milk tea, that I wasn't really that snackish. But I'm hungry now. It's almost dinner time, and so I'm just like,
You know what? I'm gonna grab a quick snack.
I grabbed these Panda. I was looking forward to them. I was so excited. I put all my things away, and I go and open them before getting into my car because I wanted to snack on them before going home, just like while driving. I opened them and they all spill out. Like I literally like was left with nothing in the bag. Do you see this? It opened in half. I was looking forward to them, and I was left with nothing. They were all on the floor, and I just looked down sadly, and this person saw from their car. I was very embarrassed and sad. So I'm also very irritated in general, and that did not help because anyway, I grabbed a beer for later. Doesn't matter, it's up to Chipotle to make the tacos. They're good tacos. I'll show y'all what I mean. Anyway, let's start off with the Target haul because I didn't show y'all Target. Or let's start off with my Walgreens haul because I only got one thing. So I did not see all the Feels facial oils that I always get, and I'm like literally on the last drops of it. So I had to get some type of moisturizer for the night because my day one wouldn't work for nighttime. It has SPF, and so I went and checked Walgreens, I checked Ulta, I checked Target, and no one is carrying it anymore. I looked online and it's not discontinued, it's still there, so I'll probably just order it once this is done. So instead, at Walgreens, I ended up getting this, the La Roche-Posay. It's the Double Repair Matte Moisturizer. Oh man, it's matte. I did not read that. It's probably for the day too. It's okay. You know what? I'm just gonna use it in the meantime. It didn't say it was for the day, even though I kept reading over it to see if like you use it in the day, at night, and it didn't say anything. So I'm just gonna use it in the meantime. So yeah, that's what I got at Walgreens. I've been wanting to try this brand for a while now, but I wanted to try something else. I would not switch my oils because I love my oils. They work for me, and I've been using them for like 4 years now. 4 years? Yeah, like about 4 years, give or take, maybe more. I'm really sad. So then at Target, I got toilet cleaner.
Very exciting.
I got some dry shampoo because I'm running low. I'm kind of trying different types of dry shampoo. So this is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. And then I got this Method Body Daily Scent. Everything I own is fragrance free for the most part, except for like my shampoos. But almost everything I own is fragrance free. And lately I've been wanting to get more into scents, but I'm very sensitive to scents. And I think that's why I was also irritated the whole time, because at Ulta they have the perfume section, so Ulta always has so many scents, and there were so many people, and so many people were like spraying perfumes, so I was just very overwhelmed. I was overly stimulated basically, and then the heat doesn't help. So I'm slowly trying to get into scents, and the first thing I want to do is I double cleanse. I don't know if that's TMI, but like I double cleanse when I shower. So I have a fragrance-free bar soap. So what I'm gonna be doing is use the fragrance-free bar soap, and then I'll cleanse with the Daily Scent body wash. And it's cucumber seaweed green tea. It's a very fresh scent, and I like it. Hopefully it's not too strong. And then I got my CeraVe foaming bar soap. It was the last one. Literally everywhere I went, they didn't have it. This was the only one left in Target, so kind of concerning that all the stuff I use is like running out. Okay, and then the fun part, Ulta. Let's see what I got. Shopping haul. Woo woo. Okay, first thing, they gave me a bunch of little, what are they called? Samples. They gave me samples. The Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. This reduce signs of puffiness and plump the appearance of fine lines. I'm gonna try it, you know? It doesn't hurt to try. Actually, I'm gonna wait to try it because I'm already putting on 2 new skincare products. So going off on the skincare products, I got from The Ordinary the hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5. So I've been wanting to get this one for a while now, and I finally got it. I was gonna use it with my oils, but I'm excited. Take everything out of its boxes now. Put this to the side. That's kind of gonna be my new skincare routine. Still on kind of skincare products. I am gonna use the Holy Hydration, which also has hyaluronic acid, and it's the Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. Just like I double cleanse for everything, the only thing I don't double cleanse for is when I take off my makeup. Mascara is usually the hardest one to take off, so I thought,
Hey, let's get a balm that will help me take off makeup.
I did get a waterproof mascara for my festival next week, and it is from the Essence Lash Like Boss waterproof mascara. It's instant volume and length. I've used this brand before. It's very cheap. I have never seen, oh, that's smart. Usually they're straight. Oh, okay. I'm amazed by the littlest things. I also got the About Face Line Artist Longwear Gel Eyeliner in, what color is this? I don't know what color is this. Like a pinkish peachy color. So I can put on my bottom waterline. Oh, it's in the color Leave Me Breathless. I love the name of these like colors. It's just so funny. You see? It's a very like light pink. And it's just gonna go underneath my eye. And then I got the ColourPop blush stick. I really like ColourPop. I feel their stuff is very pigmented. I wanted a blush stick for a while, and it's like in this coral peachy tone because I am a warm tone person. Corals and peaches look really good on me. What's the color? See, like corals look pink on me. They don't look orange. I feel like it's cute. And it's in the Under Pressure. We'll see how long they last. Most of these are for my event. I'm trying to get into makeup again, and so I'm right now I'm starting with like cheaper products because I need to get used to wearing makeup again, and I'm not a type of person who wants to be wearing a lot of makeup to begin with. I just want like a very, kind of like what I'm wearing right now, just like mascara, some eyebrows, and a little bit of blush. And then the last thing I got was a very cheap palette, the LA Girl Pigmented palette. I don't use any of these colors, but again, I am going to a festival, I'm going to a rave, and my outfits are very, very vibrant, and the only eyeshadow that I have is a nude ColourPop eyeshadow palette, and yes, I could use it and do like very nude look, but my outfits are very basic to begin with, and I just wanted to try a little bit with the makeup. At the very least, I will be using the yellow one. Can't really see it, but I can build on it at the very least. And then the orange one. The orange one is really, really bright. That's what we will be doing. Anyway, that is my shopping haul. I am exhausted from literally just going to Ulta and Target. I'm so tired. Okay, quick snack. It is some honey Greek yogurt with granola, blueberries, strawberries, and strawberry mochi. I still want those pandas, but this looks good.
Creo que puedes entenderme, pero me cuesta convencerte. Cuando estamos solos tú y yo, empieza a suceder algo mágico. Nadie controla lo que siente. Regresemos a nuestro presente. Nademos contra la corriente. Si el destino nos puso de frente, pues tiene que ser.
So I'm gonna shower, but I actually wanted to try this on camera. We're gonna go to the movies. We're going to go see the Barbie movie, so I'm excited. Let me wash my hands first, actually. So I have mascara on my eyebrows and my eyelashes. So we're gonna use the cleansing balm first to get the mascara off, this much, and then just on my eyes. This is much softer than I thought it would be, actually. Looks like it's coming right off. Yeah, it says rinse with water, so I'm gonna rinse with water. I don't know why I didn't put my hair back. Okay, hold on. Time out. I can't see because it's gonna get in my face if I open my eyes. This is a mess. Of course it's a mess. Okay, I think I got it off. I was rubbing my face for a while, so everything's kind of blurry. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with micellar. I think it's micellar. I don't know. Take off any. See, it's dirty. But this is kind of cool because I don't have mascara. Like, no mascara is actually coming off. Just blush and bronzer that I had on. So far, I liked it. It was pretty easy to use. It melted really easily on my fingers. So there's that. But yeah, I'm gonna go shower so then I can get ready to go out. All my cables today. He chewed up the cables while we were not at home. He did, like, everything else was fine. He was perfectly fine up until the cables. I'm mad. You want to say hi too? Quick little book haul because I'm gonna go take a shower. Of course, so I went in to buy my book for my book club, and this month we are reading Lonely Castle in the Mirror by Mizuki Tsujimura. I might have pronounced that wrong. Got it in hardcover because that's all they had. I'm very excited to read this book. When I read the synopsis, it seemed very interesting. And it's fiction, so I think it'll be a very easy read. Crying in H-Mart was emotional. an emotional roller coaster. I will give my review later because this little boy wants to play. Yeah, I'll probably give my review later. And the other book I got is a manga. Did I say manga or manga? I don't know. It's called A Sign of Affection. I am so excited, so excited to read this because it's from the same creator of Shortcake Cake. So I saw they had volume 1 and I said, bet. I almost got Fruits Basket, but I've read it and watched the anime so many times and I'm just like, no, because if you get it, you're gonna get the whole series and you can't do that right now. You're saving money for your move, so you can't. So we got this one instead. I'm excited. And like the art is so pretty. Like I opened it to a random page and it was like, wow, beautiful. That is the book haul. Now I'm gonna settle him down because I gotta go take a shower. And yeah, I'll catch up with y'all later. Really quick outfit check. Dress, Fila's, bag, my hair up, some simple makeup, cute. We're going to church and then Ross and then maybe beach. So okay, I am in the room where my puppy's sleeping right now, so he'll probably wake up any minute. Just wanted to show y'all my Ross haul, my shopping haul. I just got out of the pool and showered, so the first thing I got was this really cute knitted cardigan. That little monster that's crying now chewed up my cardigan, my favorite cardigan at that, so I needed a new one. This is not in cream or white like I wanted, but it is a color that I originally wanted, so it's nice. I like it. It's thick and warm, which is what I want because for some reason cardigans are not thick anymore. Really good find. He's crying now. Can y'all hear? Look at the baby. Just woken up. We'll be back. Anyway, I'm gonna talk loud so I can sit down, you know? The second thing I got was this cute little green top. It has a little cowboy boot with a little cowboy hat and some flowers. Let's see how it looks on. Fits beautifully. Love it, love it. I am here for it. Blue top. This is just a simple plain blue top. It's a nice basic and a color that is not cream, white, brown, tan, gray, or black. Not a neutral color. Well, I still consider this a bit of a neutral color because it's a muted tone, but it's nice to have color in my closet. So, cute little top, more fitted than the other one. Anyway, and I got some underwear. That's all y'all get to see because you guys have no business knowing what kind of underwear I wear. Welcome back, friends, to a segment I like to call
Being No One Asked You for This Book Review or another skincare routine, but I'm still gonna give it anyway.
Okay, so I already showered, but because I showered pretty early today, I have not done my skincare yet. I just ate and I feel quite nauseous, so that's not good. Hold on, I'm gonna move this over here just in case I need to throw up because I really do not feel okay. I think I ate too fast or I drank too much water. I want to give a quick review. Wash my face with soap. Okay, so I read Crying in H-Mart for my book club. This is Crying in H-Mart, a memoir by Michelle Sonner. It is a pretty good book. I really do recommend it. For those of you who don't know what, oh, also spoilers, I guess. There's not really much to spoil for a memoir, but in case you don't want to know, spoilers. So it's basically a book about, I think she's an indie alternative artist, her artist name, Japanese Breakfast, and she wrote a memoir about her grief, basically, when her mother passed away from cancer. And it's kind of like takes you through the her stages of grief and how she connected with her mom and her culture, her Korean culture, through food. It is a really hard story to read in the sense that it's more emotionally hard. It kind of makes you reflect. There you go. Reflect on your own family, your mom, your own culture. I personally fully enjoyed it because it was really sad, and I have a lot of passages that I liked, a lot of annotations and stuff like that. But it was definitely really sad. One of the first things I noticed was I surprisingly was able to relate to the book a lot culture-wise, even though I am not Korean, I am Mexican, because I did grow up in the US. I grew up in California. I have very big memories of Mexico, so my whole culture identity is more based on what my mom and my dad used to tell me and kind of celebrating through them, but not because I got to experience it back home or back in Mexico. The disconnect that the author Michelle felt to her Korean culture, I was able to feel that because yes, my parents did a pretty good job of trying to expose me to my Mexican culture, but being in the US, especially when I was younger and noticing I was very different from a lot of my peers, I was trying really hard to erase that part of myself, basically. I was able to relate in that sense where I felt a disconnect with my own culture, yet when it comes to food, you know, my mom's cooking is just, okay, I'm gonna start putting this on. She feels like her Korean side died with her mom, basically, because there's no other way to connect her to it. She doesn't really speak the language, she understands the basics and whatnot, and she didn't really cook Korean dishes until she started getting recipes from YouTube and stuff like that. I wasn't really that exposed to my culture and wasn't really that interested in my culture until after I moved away from my parents' house. I started trying to cook more of my mom's dishes because it reminded me of home. I joined Folklorico so I could learn more about my culture, and that's where I got a lot of the history, understanding of everything over there. This is something that we talked about in our book club, was that in this case they talk about basically food being another love language. It's not one of the 5 love languages. So people forget that food can be a love language, especially let's say in Latin households, Korean households in this case too. They can be very stern, very strict, and sometimes hard for them to take a moment to say I love you. So instead of saying it, they kind of show it through show their love through their food, basically. And I definitely felt like I could relate to that. Every time it was my birthday or a special occasion, my mom knew my favorite food and would always make it for me. She would ask just in case if I wanted something else, but she always made my favorite food. When I go back home, she always makes sure to make something called tacos de tempoal, which is from where my grandma's from. My dad cutting up some fruit and while we were watching movies and bringing it to us as a snack, and just stuff like that. My parents really communicated through food as well, so that's something that I was able to relate to a lot, especially at the beginning. I think wrote it down as a note. She was talking about going into H-Mart and seeing all these brands and getting comfort out of that, because usually the Asian section is in American grocery stores, there's just this one section, the ethnic section. It doesn't have everything you're looking for. And again, being Mexican, being Latina, I have a hard time looking for the stuff that I used to cook back at home and stuff like that. So she mentioned the ethnic section, and being Mexican, I can relate. It's such a joy to see brands my mom uses to cook when I walk into a Mexican market. I get excited to see nopales or chayotes or tunas, seeing the spicy Mexican candy and fresh tamarindo. I never realized how much I missed it. Back at home, it's a very big Latin community. There's actual grocery stores, big supermarkets that are all catered to like Latin flavor. Like I said, the fresh tamarindo, like having it in its shell, like having to peel it to make your own agua de tamarindo or whatever you're making with stuff like that. Having big bins of just beans, because you just scoop however many you want and take however many pounds you want home. Like stuff like that, like you don't see in a average American grocery store. And like it brings me such comfort seeing things like that in like little markets. I felt like this book to a certain extent was very relatable, coming from a different culture. I just really enjoyed it. I don't want to go too much into it because I feel like people still should read it and experience it. Really good book. I don't know if I made any kind of sense. I would recommend it. Like like I said, even if you're not Korean, you're not Asian, I feel like you could still learn something from it, or you could still relate to a certain extent. I would definitely give this book a try. Out of 5 stars, I give it a 5. I think it was a really good emotional book. I am not one to read out of my preferred genre, which is romance fiction, any kind of fiction basically, any kind of romance fiction. I'm a huge fan. I also like thrillers, but normally I don't like stray away from those two. I've read only one other memoir, and that was the Stephen King memoir. Being able to read a full book and actually enjoy it fully, that's why I gave it a 5 out of 5, because it was very interesting to read. I feel like if it wasn't for the fact that it was a physical book, I could have read it in one sitting. Also, if it wasn't for the fact that it is very emotional, like there's some parts where you need a moment, I probably could have read it in one sitting, but it takes a toll. I've been recording for 19 minutes. I don't know how long I've had this for, but I'm gonna wash it off. Aside from that book, I've been reading another book called Surviving Rain. Have not finished it. Yeah, this month I didn't read too much. I think I also didn't really read other books because I didn't want to prioritize the other book. My next book for my book club, like I said, is, what was it? A Lonely Castle in the Mirror. I started reading it and I'm intrigued so far. So I'll talk about that one later once I finish it. So I've started using the hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary, and so far so good. No breakouts. My skin is taking it, enjoying it. It feels kind of tacky. But if y'all have any book recommendations, let me know. But yeah, that is all I have for you all today. Thank you all for following me along on this random weekend of mine. I will see y'all next time. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye!